Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz on April 29, 2015 at 12:29 a.m. Birmingham. Topic, Jade Helm. Should you worry? I'm going to give you a long answer, but I'm going to condense it into one word. No. How's that? So now let me tell you the rest of the story. Number one, if there was a Jade Helm preparing today to start taking over certain towns or cities or counties or states, don't you think that the moment it would start, word would get out and spread like fire across this country, and then there's no more surprise? Okay, there's too many people that would rise against them. I'm just trying to tell you, Jade Helm is real, and it is probably a black ops outfit, just like Blackwater was in the Bush days. Jade Helm is in the Obama days. Now, when they actually began, I don't know, but not too many people heard about them a month ago. But let me tell you, Jade means Chinese. Helm means like steering at the helm of a ship. That's the way. So you got Chinese, in other words, calling the shots. And since they basically own this country, they would like to, but they're being restrained. They have said that they would love to see every American give up their guns. Well, I guess they would, but it's not going to happen. Not as long as the restrainer is here. Y'all remember that. Remember the restrainer. Remember who he is. He's the Holy Spirit. Jesus Christ left him with us, and he is specifically keeping one person from coming to power. The Holy Spirit is restraining Satan 100%. Satan cannot do anything until the restrainer has left. And the day will come when the restrainer will take us out. And then Jade Helm will come into play. And along with many other ops programs from other countries that will swamp this country. I believe Chinese or China would be here in a heartbeat if we didn't have guns. I believe Russia would be here in a heartbeat if we didn't have guns. But we've got guns. Jade Helm, the story's going around right now. There's like a red, a green, and I don't recall if the other group is a blue or a black or a pink. I don't remember. But I know the red group. This is a group that's supposed to go into whatever town they take over or state. They don't want to take your guns. That's a lot of work for them to try to find your guns. They will just be easier for them to kill the gun owners and go on to the next. That's what that's about. That's the red team that's supposed to do that. And then you have a green team that comes into place 30 days later, and they will kill the red team. Now, knowing that, If there's a Jade Helm with a plan like that, don't you think that the green team would know the same thing that you know? That, wow, we're going to have to go kill all those guys that killed all the gun owners. Don't you think the red team would stand up and say, well, wait a minute, we need to talk about this some more? My point is, don't worry about a Jade Helm. Don't worry about things like that that's going to destroy this country. Nothing can destroy this country any more than Obama already has. He has done more devastation to this country than every prior president since we became a nation. But back to Jade Helm. They are an organization. They are probably held up largely by the multi-billionaires such as the Walmart family and such as Bill Gates and all these other multi-billionaires. Whatever they do, they'll be okay. But the whole, if you follow the outside line until you get to the very heart of what everything is, it's the Illuminati. That's it. They call all shots everywhere all the time. And Jade Helm is part of it. And there may be a very similar thing in another country, just like Jade Helm and so forth. But I want to tell you, quit worrying about Jade Helm. Don't think that they're going to come in and do things tonight or next month or next week. They're not going to do it, okay? News spread too fast for them to do anything under the cover of darkness, okay? They'll do it one night under darkness, and then they're exposed after that. In the meanwhile, you have the Holy Spirit who is protecting you. You have the Holy Spirit who is restraining Satan from coming to power. Satan is the one that'll put these teams together and go in and take out the gun owners. He's the one that'll do that. And then he'll implement the mark of the beast, or the mark in your right hand or on your forehead. But here's what I do have a lot of concern about. And my concern about this is 100 times more concern about Jade Helm. It's about what is going to happen to America in September this year, right about the 11th. And on the 13th, and then at the final blood moon, which is on the 28th. That time, and I don't think it'll wait till then, I think it'll start before then, but that time is going to be a time, I think, when we have a monetary crash. If you have anything that you can put up, buy just rice and beans and put them away. But if you have $100 or $500 or whatever you can buy it in silver, buy it in dimes and quarters, real silver. Just get it, if you can, get what you can. If you have that, instead of paying for a loaf of bread with a wheelbarrow full of dollar bills, you can pay for it with one single dime, silver dime, okay? You got my point there. Rest easy. Don't worry about Jade Helm. This is blown out of proportion, and there's too many people out there that you haven't seen resistance. You haven't seen it. You can't imagine what it really is. It's far bigger than a Jade Helm. And on top of the resistance, you have something called the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit says, not on my watch. Rest easy, guys. Jody Wolf Expoz.